Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we're going to make another ring today. This time I'm talking through it rather than just put music. We are going to try and do this. So this is a 5 Kroner. Beautiful design on it. 5 Kroner, Denmark. It's got hearts on it. Nice swirly pattern. 3 crowns on that side and another 2 hearts. Yeah, 1994. It's already got a hole in it, which might be a concern, but we're going to try and do the hole a bit bigger because that is not big enough. So on these American things here, these hole punchers, alright, they're good, but they're made for American coins. Some of our coins fit, some don't. You get, I'll just show you what you get. So you get 3 different hole punchers. I think that one's a 1/2 inch, which I normally use all the time. And then you get, don't even know what sizes are, I think 7/8 or something like that. But this is one we're going to use today, and we don't need them, so we'll put them out of the way. So yes, so the thing is that these coins don't, if you put it in there, look, it doesn't fit perfect. So it's just an eye thing really, centering it off and just working around, making sure it's all the same all the way around. See this ring here? This is a 1962 1/2 crown. Very nice, come out very nice. What I'm going to do is just going to add a patina to that whenever. And we'll probably add a patina to this, but I'll do it in another video. So we'll just see if we can make it in a ring first. So the idea is, and we'll zoom in. So what I'm going to try and do, I mean, to buy the actual ones that center it all the time, you can only get them from America. You can't get them from anywhere else, which is a shame. As far as I know, definitely not in the UK. So we're just going to try and center that off so it looks central all the way around. Now do I just do a bit of tapping, look. Well, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Maybe just a bit down this end. Yeah, that's the only problem we have. That looks pretty good. Let me zoom back out again. Zoom out, Mark, come on. Doesn't want to. There we go, a little bit more. There we go. So just look with that eye. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just a bit down there. And just kind of turn it around. That will do nicely. If we put this on, I'll be able to look down that central bit. Actually, it's central. I can see the hole. It looks pretty central to me. So we're going to put the cutter in, and we're going to try and do a hole with that. So we take it over to the press. Let's put you up. 6-ton press. Bring that down. And hopefully this will work. If not, you're not seeing this video. That did something with a rather large noise. Things with the Cooper nickel coins. It takes some putting some holes through. But hopefully we have got something. And that looks pretty good to me. Just check around with my eye. Yeah, we hit it on the mark there, I think. So yeah, and they tend to stick on these a bit. You can see where the bit I've just knocked out. Look, what I do with this, I just tap it around and it'll loosen it up a bit. We should get a bit of movement, which we are. And then we can just put it on top of there. give it a bit of a bang. You know, stiff the arse on them, but I'll probably just edit this bit. So just, there we go, we're off. It's just a bit of a bang. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I think we're about there. So that is done. Out the way. Back there in a minute. So what we're going to do now, we will just deburr in the middle here. We just want to get any sharp edges, make sure it's not cracking anywhere. So a quick deburr. Turn around. Not bad. Let's zoom out. Put that out of the way. Right, okay. That looks pretty good. So what we're going to do, we're going to heat it up. Just make it a bit softer because we need to start getting the bend on it. And I think this side is going to be the ring upside. That's going to be the inside of the ring. It's got the date on there and 3 crowns, 2 love hearts. Lovely. So let's get it heated up now. And all we want is a nice dull red colour. So this is the one I wear. My birthday, 1961. 2 shillings. With a patina look. Alright. Which goes quite quick, with me. It's not hot now. It's stone cold. I'm just going to try. Dry off a bit. And now we need to. And there's the crowns. So we've got our doming block. See which one it's going to fit in. Which that one's a nice one. Yep, so the upside or the sunny side of the ring is going to be this side, so that goes down because we're bending it down. So we put it in the doming block. Oh, drop my microphone. Bear with me. Put that back on. There we go. So over to here again. We've got some ball bearings, and what we're going to do is bring that down. We'll sit the ball bearing on the top like that, and all I'm going to do is just come down, get my bearing tool. I'll just use this to straighten it off a little bit. We'll get it down to its level. Before we press it down, we'll just go around, make sure it looks level all the way around. It's a pretty crucial bit. If you're going to have a bit of a wobbly ring. That looks pretty good to me, so let's go for it. So there she goes. And there she goes. Now with these Cooper and nickel rings, coins, they need a lot more heat than like the copper coins. So there we go. That's come out a treat. Let's just put that down. Let's do a little zoom in. There. Yep. Looks very nice. Good press. Very nice. We like that. So we'll bring this over. What we're going to do, I'm just going to give it a quick sand, and we're going to give it a quick check. Just giving it a quick check. Make sure there's no cracks throughout in there. Feels good inside. That is nice. I think it's going to be a nice ring, hopefully. Right. So we will go and try and give it some stretching on the ring stretcher. So what we're going to do, make sure See, I haven't got the hole there, so we need to go more, get it more open, so we can get on there, because we can't get on there at the moment. That hole has definitely got to be bigger. So what we can do, we can go to a 17-degree die. Definitely not that. I want the smallest one. So that's not bad. That's too small. So we can go with that one. And we're going to use that in there, and we're going to press it down more, and it should make the hole bigger. So I'm just going to put a bit of, let's just clean that out. So I'm just going to put a bit of stuff in there to help it. I use coconut oil. You can use anything, I suppose. A bit of olive oil or something like that. Chip oil. Anything, I suppose. I think what makes it go down there easier. So the bit is now, we need to make sure that is still straight. We're going to use that stone block actually, just to help us to come up a bit more. There we go. So I'm going to put it under there. I'm going to put that on top, and we're going to hopefully that sits nice and square. Now normally, let's put you up so you can see, a lot of people use an arbor press, but you can get on just as well using this. So I'm just going to sit that on that. Sit that on that and just see how we look. Doesn't look too bad. So that's hopefully we can do that. Let's bring it down. That'll save a lot of time on the bending process on the ring stretcher. It will be a bloody pain in the ass. Quite tough coins. There we go. It's come alright, and that should fit on the press now. See how it fits on the ring stretcher now. It's got a slight wobble on it, but the ring stretcher will cure that problem. So what we're going to do now, just check they're okay. We are going to heat it up again because it needs it. Let's get that to cherry red again. Lovely. Okay. Right. One looks lovely. Get a bit of blue thingy. So stretch the treasure, I'll zoom out. There we go. So stretchy time. Just using that to just protect the inside detail. So let's see how we go. And we're just turning a little bit as we stretch, as we come down. So it just stays all the same, all the way around, and it's starting to get very stiff already. So you have to anneal these quite a few times sometimes, but he's working alright. Better than I thought actually. Let's try one more and see if we've got rid of the bow. Right, have a look. Actually, that is not far off. You can see how big the hole is, but we'll don't fit on that finger. But what we're trying to do is just get rid of this bow out and get it straight walled. So I'll give that another little bit of heat, and then we'll go again on the stretcher just to get that straight. Then we can resize it with the reducers down here, but don't worry about that at the moment. We'll just check this bottom bit, make sure we're getting no. Give it a little bit of a rub. Looked okay. So a bit more heat. I'll probably edit this bit out so you're not seeing the boring bit all the time. It will soften up the coin, the metal. Obviously it's iron or what, it won't, but these kind of copper and nickel and other metals, it will sort it out alright. So I think we can use that. So what we're going to do is try and just get rid of the rest of that wall. We're about halfway down there, so see, it's very stiff. It's very hard sometimes because I haven't got this fixed down, so I'm in my kitchen, so I can't really do that. But I think we're not far off there. I think we can get away with that. Yeah, we can. So what I might do, because I don't think I'll be able to do anything on this. Let's turn that over. Let's have a look. That one. How much we got? Oh. It might help it. Let's just see if it will do anything. I've got some stuff in there. I'm just gonna. Yeah, this is fixed down. I'll be able to get a good power on it, so I have to do a bit of that kind of thing. Put a bit of weight on it. Yeah, I think we will go with the Swedish wrap method just to help it go down a little bit. That's quite too big. I might be able to get a little bit. Actually, I don't think I'll lose any detail there if I just help push that down a little bit. Some people say, no, don't do it like that. Oh, you'll ruin it. No, all I'm doing, I just want to get a little bit of a level. Get it a bit squarer. So let's go to there. Yeah, it's just about there. So what I will do then, let me have a look on this other one. Okay, what I can do then, so we'll leave it in there. I'll put a bit of tape on it actually, just to protect it. Just normal PTFE tape. I'm just going to use one of my plastic thingy-me-bobbies over there, just help it push it down. Oh, that's the end of that tape. Okay, new one. Yeah, a bit of PTF tape. This is just going to protect the writing on it. Now apparently they say wrap it around 25 times. No, I'd normally do about 15 to 20. It depends on the coin. So yeah, I'm going to put that in there. So we've obviously putting that side what needs to be pressed down a little bit. I'm going to put that in there, and hopefully I use that. I just want to help it go down that little bit more. And I might have to use the other end. Just that little bit. So you need lots of different tools to do all this. Let's just have a look. I was just looking. You know what, that's not too bad at all. Probably just needs a tiny little bit. Let's just take that wrap off. Let's have a look properly. It's better with your eye. I'm looking through the camera lens. So let's have a look. Put you towards the camera. Let's have a look now. That is pretty good. I think just a tiny little touch, which we'll try and do with that. I'll just put a bit of pressure on it. Make sure she's level. Not very level there. Right, I'm just going to try and put a bit of pressure on. That kind of worked, I think. Oh, Yeah, it's very minimal. I think we could probably get away with that. So reeded edge. So you don't fit that finger. Nearly fits that one. Am I happy with that? Well, I'll zoom in. Would you be happy with that look? Does it look wall straight? Very minimal, what it needs probably on this side. Very minimal. So this one into it. I'm going to try again, just try and get a bit more on it. That looks pretty good. Just a bit of pressure. So look now. Oh yes, that looks very nice. So let's look what size we've got. I was from the reed edge. We're going to check see if we've got a lip, which we haven't really. We'll just do a little bit of little deburr. If you get a lip there, you get false sizing. We're just going to take a little bit out. I don't need a lot. Yeah, no lip. So it won't be uncomfortable on the finger. So size-wise, we have got nearly a U, or American size 10.5. So what I can do with that, so I'm just going to put it down there. I'm just going to do a little tweak. So let's go like that. See, a bit too much tweaking. Gone past the U now. So look. So all we can do again is just put it back in there. Level it up. And a little bit of pressure. Let's go back down now. And we're bang on U, look. Bang on U. Just that little bit. So size U. We'll leave it at size U. Perfect. So, here is a ring. We'll clean it up. So, let's go for this one first. This is going to take off the, the black from when we've been heating it up. So that's it. That will probably speed this bit up. Okay. There we go. All the crowns are there, look, the date, love heart, love heart. So let's shine that up. It actually just needs a little bit on the edge there, just clean it up. Lovely. So, get some polish. Okay. I use this stuff, what's it called? Auto something, auto polish, whatever. Get some polish on there, rub that all around. Stick that there, clean the fingers. Everything's nice and clean, get all this crap off. Right, now let's polish it up. So, I haven't polished it. I've polished it, but I'll do a lot more just for video time. So I'm just going to give it a quick clean with the cloth. Go all the way around. Yeah, we'll go up another polish and then it'll get some clear coat on it, which will make it look even shinier, believe it or not. So this is just an example from coin to ring, live as it were. 5 Kroner, Denmark, with a beautiful design on it. So let's just use a bit of a cleaner cloth. My hand's just a bit mingy, that's so. Right, and there we go. So, let's zoom into it. Let's zoom into it. There we go. There's the hearts, there's the crowns, there's the date, 1994. Quite nice looking ring. There's the inside of it, all the details preserved. Denmark. There's even nice design in there as well. Look. There's even love arts inside. Look, one there, should be one this end. There you go. There. There you go. Now, if you want me to see do this with the vintage look, kind of like, let me show you a ring. That is like a vintage look. See how the difference is? Look, that's a beautiful ring as well. I think that is a Swiss coin. So yeah, what would you prefer, the shiny look or the vintage look? Just stick it in the comments. If you like the vintage look, I'll do another video making this into a vintage look. It'll just bring out even more detail, like on this ring. Look, it brings out the detail of the flowers or whatever they are. Yeah, same on the inside. Just brings out the detail a little bit better. There's all stars in there. Look. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please comment. You can comment, criticise. I don't care. You know, but this is the way I do it. Obviously, there's loads of different ways. But that's a nice ring. Size. What do we have? Size U. Fits me perfectly. Look at that. Lovely. That's very comfortable actually. Yep. So I'll just get clear coated up. A couple of layers. Nice ring. Appreciate you watching, guys. Let me zoom in. Appreciate you watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Share the video. Tell me what you think. Criticism, don't mind as well. You do it differently. This is the way I do it. So, trying to get this ring off now. There you go. Appreciate you watching, guys. See you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.